The Penguin features prominently in Matt Reeves' The Batman, but did you know that this famous comics character has seen many different versions portrayed over the years? Stay tuned to get a look at how the Penguin from The Batman should really look. Warning, spoilers ahead. Batman has been adapted for the big screen by numerous filmmakers, all of whom have interpreted the character and his stories in unique ways. Tim Burton embraced the pulpier element of Gotham's Caped Crusader while adding his trademark gothic horror stylings to the proceedings in 1989's Batman and its sequel, Batman Returns. Joel Schumacher, meanwhile, leaned into the campier side of The Dark Knight when he was tasked with helming Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Elsewhere, Christopher Nolan opted for a more grounded and realistic approach to crime fighting in the Dark Knight trilogy. The latest iteration of the world's greatest detective on screen comes from filmmaker Matt Reeves, best known for his work on Cloverfield and the most recent Planet of the Apes trilogy. The Batman is a neo-noir thriller with horror elements, boasting a story that focuses on a psychologically damaged Bruce Wayne and his alter ego, Batman, as he proclaims himself to be vengeance incarnate.
I'm vengeance.
Naturally, the Batman also takes some creative liberties with the source material and presents familiar characters in fresh and interesting ways. The film's depiction of the Penguin, for instance, is a huge departure from any other incarnations of the villain on the screen. But how is the character supposed to look? The Penguin, otherwise known as Oswald Cobblepot, has been one of the most popular villains in the Batman canon for decades. Known for his umbrellas, cigars, extravagant tuxedo, and trademark waddle, the crime kingpin has a recognizable look that just screams villainy. Over the years, he has been portrayed by the likes of Burgess Meredith, Danny DeVito, and Robin Lord Taylor, all of whom established a firm image of the character in the pop culture imagination. However, Colin Farrell's Penguin in The Batman isn't the same menace who's graced previous movies and TV shows. For a start, the cigar, top hat, and tuxedo are all gone in exchange for everyday gangster clothing. He does carry an umbrella at times, but it doesn't possess the ability to fire bullets. Farrell, who lobbied for a cigar, discussed the changes in a December 2021 interview with Empire. The actor acknowledged the key alterations made to the character, but he also wants fans to know that it's still early in Cobblepot's quest to become the familiar foe. He revealed, "Oz is not yet fully inhabiting the mythology of the Penguin and doesn't take too kindly to the Penguin moniker. It remains to be seen how the Penguin will evolve in the Batman franchise moving forward. However, he will return to the fold in a substantial way. Warner Brothers has major plans for the character, so fans can look forward to a more fleshed-out story at a later date." While he probably should have died in The Batman, the Penguin survived the chaos and will live to fight another day in Gotham's criminal underbelly. Warner Brothers has ambitious plans for the character, who is set to receive his own spin-off TV series. The story will reportedly chronicle Cobblepot's rise from mid-level Gotham gangster into the grandiose crime kingpin he's typically depicted as in the movies, TV shows, and comics. Details about the series are being kept close to the vest right now, but early reports have compared it to Scarface, a mob saga that follows one gangster's ascension in the criminal underworld.
Say hello to my little friend!
Of course, it's highly likely that some changes will be made to the Penguin character in this version of the DC franchise. Most characters differ from their older counterparts in some way after all. The Batman gives us a menacing serial killer version of the Riddler, who wouldn't seem out of place in a movie like Seven. Then there's the Joker, who despite being hidden behind a cell door during his brief cameo in the movie, doesn't appear to resemble any previous version of the character. In short, it remains to be seen if the Penguin will rock top hats and fire bullets from an umbrella in the spin-off series and future movies. At the same time, the unpredictability is exciting in its own right, and it will be interesting to see it all unfold. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Looper videos about the Batman are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.